preceding question, the following hypotheses were advanced.
More acidic, the extracts from fruit peelings mixed with water, H2O, are, the more effective the weedicide becomes.
The more exposed to sunlight the weeds with which the citric acid solution have been applied to are, the more effective the weedicide becomes.
The more amount of water sprayed onto the setups, the less effective the weedicide becomes.
First, you must prepare 2 setups of citric acid solutions, one having only pure citric acid extract from pumpkin peelings and another mixed with 10 ml of distilled water.
These are the pumpkin peelings that we've gathered for our experiment. This is the juicer that we are going to use in order for us to extract something from the citrus fruit peelings.
You place the fruit peelings inside the juicer. Place lid. Then you turn it on and press down. As expected. The juice will come out as expected. If the fruit peelings are already ground up and turned into citric acid, you must place more peelings in order to get more juice extract. Then you turn it on again and push it on.
To disassemble this juicer in order for us to get the extra, the grounded stuff in here. This is a way for us to manage our waste and not waste a lot of things. So we try as much as we can to use everything and recycle. After that, we are going to pound these grounded peelings using a mortar
And a pestle.
We are first going to measure 3 cups filled with these grounded peelings. That's 1 cup.
Two. Three.
Then we are going to mix in 10 ml of water. Then pour it here and start pounding. Pound away! We are going to transfer these to the cloth. Ouch. After that, we are going to do this and squeeze out. So we are now squeezing out the extract from these.
Then the investigators measure the respective pH level using the pH meter. Two solutions with different pH levels were available by then.
We are going to place one setup for the second hypothesis in a sunny area like the field, like the one behind me.
Behind us.
For hypothesis 2, one setup should be very exposed to sunlight. So it should be placed on a field. We are going inside.
Where the shade is.
We're going to place one of the setups inside
In
where
a shady area.
where there are no sunlight, and of course the second setup should not be exposed to any sunlight at all for the hypothesis to be very much proven true or otherwise.
This investigative study is of significance because it allows us to determine whether or not organic citric acid and acetic acid solutions may successfully kill and possibly contribute to the prevention of weeds.
When proven to be possible, it can be of benefit to the agricultural industry. It can be a substitute for commercial weed killers present in the market today, which is relatively more costly.
Due to the relatively large quantities of oil contained and which can be extracted from the citrus peelings, adding to the low cost of growing and harvest of the raw materials, citrus fruit oils are cheaper than most other essential oils. Lemon or sweet orange oils that are obtained as byproducts of the citrus industry are even cheaper. Our study could also benefit the home gardeners, the school, future investigators, and the agricultural industry.
There was a great significance of the relationship between the acidity of citric acid solution and the amount of weeds killed in a particular area. Direct relationship was observed. Therefore, the first hypothesis states that the bigger and higher the acidity of a citric acid solution, the more effective the weedicide becomes. This is proven to be true. Number 2, there were certain significance between the amount of sunlight received and the growth of weed in the soil. Since there have been instances that a set-off was less exposed to sunlight, allowed greater amounts of weed to die than a set-off more exposed to sunlight. Therefore, the second hypothesis, which stated that the more exposure to the sunlight a set-off receives, the more effective the weedicide becomes, is proven to be false.
There was a certain amount of significance between the amount of water and the amount of weeds killed. Slight relationship was observed. Therefore, the third hypothesis, which stated that the more amount of water poured into the setups, the lesser weeds are terminated, despite the weedicide is proven true. Therefore, there was a great relationship between the growth of weed and also the withering of the weed, and the efficiency of the weedicide in the soil.
In this study, the investigators wanted to know the efficiency of homemade organic weedicide derived from citric acid of citrus fruits mixed with water and sought to answer the following questions. How effective is the acidity of citrus fruits in the killing of weeds? What are the factors that affect the efficiency of weed-killing products?
This question was derived when the investigators have come to realize that organic weed killers are at high demand in today's world, especially in the agricultural industry, as buyers want to break free from the chemically bound products of the market and decided on making their own homemade organic weedicides.
We would like to thank Mom and Ching!
We would like to thank Ma'am Pineda for our Invest project, the materials and whatever.